Let's look at the scheduling of programs. The top left menu would have the scheduled treatments. By entering that, we can see there's no treatment scheduled. You would find that the option to go public or private, those two tabs. So I'm going public, and detox 1 is what I'd like to schedule for the moment. I would like to repeat it, which means I'm going to keep it, and I'm going to say every Monday I would like to start this specific one. I would also like to auto run it, so I'm not going to have the alarm go off and say it's time to run. I want it automatically to start. This will also replace whatever's busy running. We select the date, and let's say we're going to start on the Monday, the 26th of February. And select the time. We are on the hour at the moment, so it's going to be 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, or you would like to take it down to 13, 14, 15. So it's going to be then the afternoon. So we'd like to take it, let's say, at 8 o'clock in the evening, and then the minutes is going to be, I'd like it to start exactly 8 o'clock. And you just select OK. And then at the bottom, you would see the create the schedule. So we'll then click on create the schedule. It's successfully saved. So let's just go back to scheduling, and you would see the first one has been scheduled. We'd like to schedule the next one, and we're going for detox 2. We schedule it, and now we'd like to repeat it, but we'd like to go every Tuesday, and it's going to start the next day, and it's once again 8 o'clock in the evening, and we're then setting ourselves up to be able to have 2 schedules, and on the schedule button we're just going back to schedule button. So I want to just make sure you've seen that the schedule there, we are at the moment on public. So we're going to schedule, and we can now see there's 2, day 1 and day 2. We can see when it starts and when it ends, and then also we can edit it. Should we say we'd like to save it on a 9 o'clock instead of being 8 o'clock, and we can just then update the schedule, and the schedule is updated. Should we want to delete it, we'll then edit it there, and we have got the option to delete, and we can then delete the treatment. So once you go out and you come back into the schedule, you would see there is only one available, which is going to be on Mondays. This is what can be set up in advance for months ahead and even years ahead. Should you would like to go to your private, you would then have your private here, and you'd select your dependent. We're going to choose Raymond, and Raymond would like to run his inflammation, and it's going to be every day. It's going to be an automated run every day. Start date is going to be tonight, for example, and we're going to say it's going to start up immediately at 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning. Sorry, let's rather take it a realistic time at 10:30 when I'm getting into bed, and say every day 10:30. And that is where I can set it and say, first of all, I'd like to run inflammation, and we create it. And let me just see, the inflammation was how many? It was 128 minutes, so that's 2 hours. So now you might say, right, I'd like to schedule another one 2 hours later, so 10:30 means it's 12:30, I can run the next one. So I'd like to go private, and we choose myself again, and or let's go and we say we would like to choose, let's keep it on that. So now we'd like to run, I haven't got anything that's running on this one. Let's just take, for instance, the gut, for a healthy gut, and it's every evening, and it's going to start at 12:30, and we've got the 12:30 set, and that's going to also start up today. So now we create it, and if we go back to it, it's going to start immediately, so I just need to reopen it. And I just made a mistake of where did I set it. Let me just go see where did I set it. Schedules. And we'd like to edit this one. today I need to take it to the 0, not the 12 o'clock. There we go. So it's going to be very late running, so it's the next morning, so it's going to mean it's going to start up the 24th. So there you can see if you made a mistake and it says, but you've just reached the time, it says start immediately, and that's where you saw it started immediately. So we're going to update the schedule. Now you can see we have got the ability to be able to see that gut's going to run, okay, as well as the inflammation. But now we can see that it's Monday to Friday there, Monday to Friday there. And what time does it start? We can see the time that it starts every morning. So in other words, we're first going to have the inflammation, and then we're going to have the healthy gut that will be running. And that is setting up schedules. You can set it up for, and anybody can do it for you once they're logged in on your program. They set it up for you, and it will run automatically every day as what you had it.